Sometimes just in the middle of the night you think, oh right, we should advertise just renewal of vows or just something like that, and you get up and start a campaign at 4 a.m. and by the morning 100 people have clicked on it. When the law changed in 1754, it meant you couldn't get married in England until you were over 21 without parental consent, but in Scotland it was still 16. So people would run over the border into Gretna Green as the first village.
Originally, I was a photographer. So we started off doing wedding photographs, and then we came to Gretna, being the hub of weddings, but there wasn't many weddings here in the early days, to be honest.
My dad had the idea, after speaking to some ministers that he knew, that we could set up this bureau, but it was very small.
There was a local brochure that went out from Gretna, which we had the first 10 pages or something, so we spent a lot of money on that. But it was only going to a small number of people. But when Google came along, it opened up the market to the world, of course.
We found out about AdWords because one of our competitors told us about it, and we were photographers mainly at the time, and we did all their photography. And they suggested we start an AdWords campaign to sort of complement theirs.
He spent the entire year's budget in 1 month advertising on Google. I said, this is ridiculous. But then he said, look at the results.
Overnight, the phones just started ringing off the hook and we were up and running. It was really quite fun.
Our business expanded 20-fold since we started working with Google Ads. There's no question about that. We went from a very small business, it was maybe 3 or 4 people, to 21 I think we've got now, and to a multi-million-pound turnover, to be honest.
Our AdWords campaign has changed our business. We've taken on 2 premises in Gretna now and a lot more staff. And it's affected the whole town, really. There are a lot more wedding-based businesses, people go open new hotels. The whole town has changed to accommodate this influx of people. Our account managers at Google have been fantastic. They've been really helpful with suggesting new keywords and new campaigns we could start, keeping us informed in changes to AdWords. But a lot of it comes from talking to couples on the day. They typed in a certain phrase or something and you think, oh, that's good, we'll advertise there more.
It was a Google search. They just typed Gretna weddings in. A number of sites came up, but that was kind of a sponsored link, and it was just probably the best quality one on there.
We wouldn't have had this business if it wasn't for AdWords. There's no question about that. It has just lifted our business tremendously, and that's the only criteria we use for advertising now, is AdWords.
AdWords has become our business. Everything starts with AdWords now.